Devon has some of the highest rates of skin cancer in the UK. Overexposure to the sun when you are young can lead to skin cancer in later life. Getting too much sun can also lead to wrinkles and premature aging. Skin cancer is one of the most common cancers in the world. There are two main types of skin cancer: malignant melanoma, the most serious type, and non-melanoma skin cancer, more common and easily treated. In 2010, in the UK, the lifetime risk of developing malignant melanoma is 1 in 55 for men and 1 in 56 for women. Getting badly burnt just once before the age of 20 can double your chance of getting malignant melanoma, the most serious form of skin cancer. The most common cause of skin cancer is too much exposure to ultraviolet radiation, found in sun rays and sunbeds. Using sunbeds for the first time before the age of 35 increases the risk of developing malignant melanoma by 59%.
When I was younger, I spent a lot of time outdoors, and in my teenage years I was very active and very sporty and was forever out on my bike training for racing. And I never thought about covering up. I always thought because I was on the move I would never have a problem with having sunburn. But a few occasions I did get badly burnt, and that's what I think I put it down to. I started to notice that one of my freckles was changing colour, and I thought it was getting slightly bigger, so I decided to go to the GP who told me it needed to come off straight away. It was really scary because as soon as you hear the word cancer, it's oh no, I didn't think it would happen to me. But because the hospitals are so good at explaining everything to me, I was lucky that I only had a basal cell carcinoma, which meant that it was spreading in situ, but it wasn't spreading over my body, so a very scary moment. If I was a teenager again, out on my bike all the time, I would definitely think about putting a sunscreen on. There are some great ones out there that aren't too greasy, don't get in your eyes when you sweat, so I would really be careful. And I think about the times of day I was going out as well and make sure I was really covered up.
When I went first, the first thing they said was that on my shoulder it was a basal cell carcinoma, which is very localised. The one that was on my face, they weren't too sure what it was, and they took some out for a biopsy. Waiting for the result of that biopsy was quite traumatic, and if they'd managed to get all of the cancer from those tests, then that would be the end of it. But if they hadn't, if the peripheral still had cancer cells in it, then it would mean I would have had to go on and had major skin graft surgery. As it was, the surgery I had was a cut from my eyelid down my cheek. I had 15 stitches, which was quite a large operation, but it would have meant major surgery, and that waiting for the results of that back, I think that was the worst time. I'm here now talking to you. You don't want to be doing exactly the same thing in 10, 15 years time. You don't want to be stood in front of somebody telling them your experience.
But I knew it wasn't the right thing. I knew I should have really gone into the shade, gone to a cafe, not been on the beach all that time. I knew that. I think people are a lot more aware, parents are a lot more aware, which is good. Hopefully the culture when I was growing up and a bit before as well, realised that sunbathing isn't, being brown isn't really that important, that beauty comes from within, and we have to look after our health, we're all responsible for our health.
So we all know it's the damage done to your skin when you're young that can lead to skin cancer developing later in life. So it's important to follow these 5 simple steps. Covering up your skin, throw on a loose fitting long sleeve top and long shorts to protect yourself from the sun. Slapping on sunscreen, apply generous amounts of sun cream of at least SPF 30 and above, and make sure you reapply regularly. Wearing a hat or a cap, whether it's a baseball cap or a cowboy hat, doesn't matter, they're all good at keeping the sun from your head, face and neck. Slipping on your shades, don't forget your eyes need protecting too, and it's important your sunglasses need to protect you from ultraviolet radiation. And chilling out in the shade. When the sun is at its strongest between 11 and 3, head for the shade and give your skin a break. We all need a bit of sun to stay healthy, but it's important to understand your body and your skin type in order to protect yourself and stay safe in the sun. If you're concerned or worried about any changes to your skin, then please go and see your doctor and get yourself checked out.
Please share this video with your family and friends.